Hey guys, welcome to Budway YouTube channel. This is TD, your host, and today I have one more RTX 3070 in the studio. This is Zotac Twin Edge RTX 3070. In this video, we will be unboxing this graphics card, take a first look at the graphics card alone, as well as check what Zotac gives us in the package. For now, let's continue. Before I unbox the graphics card, I will be also giving you guys a quick overview on the packaging, because some of us are really quite interested to see what we get on our product just before we unbox it. Changing the camera angle, we can see the Zotac gaming branding is going all across the front of the packaging. It has got a sticker of extended warranty, but just to be clear, in Australia and New Zealand you don't get any extended warranty. This is normally what you get in Asia as well as in US, where I believe in India you get 2 years plus 3 years or 3 years plus 2 years depending on the time. But in US you get 3 years plus 1 year. Once you have purchased this graphics card and within 30 days, if you register on Zotac portal, you get that extended warranty. I'll also put down the link of the warranty timelines on the description. This has got 8 GB of GDDR6 memory. The cooling solution that Zotac uses, they called it iStorm 2.0. What this freeze tech is, when the GPU is not under any load, the fans will not spin up, making the GPU really quiet. Other stuff is the normal. It's part of the NVIDIA Ampere architecture. It supports ray tracing and DLSS. Turning it around, this is the top of the packaging. This is the side. You have got Twin Edge branding and the Zotac gaming logo. We have got serial number and again some basic information. Nothing on this side except from Zotac branding. On this side, what we see is the first glimpse of the graphics card. Zotac also has put down the features. It has got 2nd generation ray tracing cores, 3rd generation of tensor cores. This is a PCI Gen 4 graphics card, supports Microsoft DirectX 12 Ultimate and NVIDIA DLSS and GeForce experience on all the other stuff. It has also got HDMI 2.1 as well as DisplayPort 1.4a. This is the standard packaging of Zotac, so let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and have a first look of this graphics card. This is some basic information of the graphics card. The pamphlets, we'll have a look around later. Zotac is kind enough to provide us with 2 PCI 6-pin, 2 8-pin. And here is our graphics card. It's really small, much smaller than the Asus Strix RTX 3070. This is what we have got after we have unboxed it. Wrapped GPU, PCI Express power and some pamphlets. Let's have a look at the pamphlets. This talks about the Zotac. I think this is just their information, all their product lineup and stuff. Ah, really nice. Zotac gives you some stickers to put it in your case. Not that I'm gonna use it, but maybe someone likes it. We have got quick installation guide in multiple languages. Seems like we don't really need it. This is a nifty little pamphlet telling us to download the latest NVIDIA drivers. Nice thing. Thank you, Zotac. I will put the rest of the thing aside and I'll show now the GPU. We have our GPU here. So finally, this is our Zotac RTX 3070 Twin Edge. We have got a bigger fan here and a smaller fan here. It's a twin slot card. If I show you in this angle, you can clearly see the shroud doesn't crosses this barrier. That means it's confirmed twin slot, has a metal heatsink here, and the height of this card is little higher. Let's first check the dimension of this GPU. From here to here, I can see it's around 23.2 centimeter. The diameter of the fans on the right one is actually 10 centimeter or 100 millimeter. So that's the fan size. It's a 100 millimeter fan. The left fan, what we have here, seems like a 90 millimeter fan. So here we go. This is a 90 millimeter fan and this is a 100 millimeter fan. These fans are rotating at the same direction. If we check the height of the card, what I can see is it's 14 centimeter in height. So whatever case you are gonna use, make sure it supports this 14 centimeter of height. Now let's have a look at what's the weight of this graphics card. This is quite lightweight. I can see this graphics card is 802 grams. Compared to what the Asus Strix RTX 3070 was, which is around 1.6 kg, this is only 800 grams. Now definitely this is a lighter and smaller card, so we will be restricted on our thermals. Observing the top of the graphics card, we have got the Zotac gaming branding going on, and I believe this lights up white. This is not an RGB implementation, but this is rather subtle white. We'll have to put it in a system to have a look. Has got GeForce RTX branding going in this side. Must say, this is one of the smallest card, and this will go inside my Dan A4 very nicely. This card doesn't have any BIOS switch, but we can see we have got two 8-pin power connectors. The back plate is metal. We have got Zotac branding, also a tag, leave to game. I don't know what this underscore is all about. The metal backplate is actually covering the PCB. The PCB seems to be ending in this area here. But this metal PCB is wrapping around the GPU. There are some ventilation holes here to pass the air out from the sides. It is part of their Ice Storm 2.0 cooling solution. You can see there are some vents on this area as well, just to make sure it can pass the hot air, and there are some thermal pads seems to be covering the memory chips. I don't see anything else other than the normal stuff. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4 heat pipes that are touching the GPU die, and we have a heatsink that is going on this direction, like almost the length of the graphics card. Design wise, the front shroud is actually curved, so you can see the fan blades peeking out from the shrouds. I believe in this angle you can see it better. This is the wraparound backplate. I think in the Asus implementation, heatsink has really dense fins. Compared to this doesn't have that much of dense fins in it. The color gray really looks nice. You can see with the reflections. It will be quite neutral color on any kind of build, to be honest. And this black plastic covering is quite nice, and it blends with the color of the shroud. On this card as well, couple of information. This I/O ports are DisplayPort 1.4a. Each can do 8K at 60 Hz, provided the display supports DSC. Same goes with the HDMI 2.1. This HDMI 2.1 can do 8K at 60 Hz, however only with DSC, and the display needs to support the DSC. This is still the standard design. Zotac went with the grills here so that they can be efficient in their cooling, because all the hot air coming through these fans will be exhausted out in all the direction. You can see Here we have the exhaust. The lower part is not covered, so the air can pass through. Even the sides here, the air can pass through. The top is little less ventilated, but overall, by the gaps and all these holes or the cutouts, I can confirm you that the air will be passing through here. This is our first look of this graphics card. Let's put this graphics card on a system and see how it looks. White, it's white LED. In person, it's little subtle. It's not really bright, but it's quite subtle. There you have it, folks. This was my unboxing experience and the first look on this Zotac TwinEdge RTX 3070. I hope you liked this video. Now, price wise, in New Zealand this card retails around 1150 to 1100 New Zealand dollars. In US, the suggested retail price is around 529 US dollar, and in UK I have seen so far the pricing of 599 pounds. Don't quote me on the prices because the prices are all over the places right now and everything is inflated. Anyways, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share the video so that others can enjoy the unboxing experience as well. Please press the bell icon up above so that you get notified on my next upload. Stay tuned and see you on the next one.